Greetings folks, Fuzz here, welcome to another episode of the Ni No Kuni II latest DLC, which is the Tale of a Timeless Tome. And today I thought we'd take a break from the quest where we're hunting down the High Higgledies and have a look at one of the other major features of this particular expansion, which is the Solosseum Slog, or something along those lines. And I'm looking forward to this because I always love these arena-style gladiatorium encounters that you can get in Japanese role-playing games. And the rewards for this one seem pretty darn good. In the last episode I could see that we could craft some pretty awesome new items from some of the quest rewards we've been getting, but we needed these bronze ingots. Well, it turns out you can get these as rewards from the Solosseum Slog. Now, I don't think these rewards that you can see here are the guaranteed rewards. They're just like a taste of some of the rewards that you can get. So if I can get some bronze ingots, I think I'll be very, very happy indeed. But also you do get this guaranteed reward where you can see the S rank first timer bonus, which in this case is a manual for the magician martial method. So that would be pretty good to get. I'm not sure then if that will change to continued rewards if you know you continue on to get an S rank. So as you can see, there's the times that you need for this first particular challenge, which is called The Nightmare Begins. So I'm not expecting this one to be too tough because it is the first challenge, of course, of this arena. But whether we'll get to S rank or not, I'm not exactly sure. But let's go ahead, shall we? We'll go ahead and confirm this, see what's going down, and maybe we'll surprise ourselves. Maybe this place will surprise us. I really have no idea right now. Okay, so it looks like we get the standard tablet affair. Oh, we also get a bit of information on the monster type as well, which is helpful, I guess. So we'll go for the Earth monster type along with the Sun, and I think that's Confusion for the weaknesses there. So we'll just have a quick fiddle in the tactic tweaker. Try that again. Okay. So just bring this one down to the centre. Then we've got enough points to stick that one over to the correct location. You go over there, and which is the other one? Oh, that's all I can do right now. Oh no, I can do that one as well. There we go. So that's all the weaknesses and vulnerabilities set in place. I'm assuming that's minutes, 16 minutes to take on these 3 battles. I mean, if it was 16 seconds, that would be a little bit concerning. So I'm not sure exactly what level these guys are going to be starting off at. Level 63. Okay, okay. I'm also not exactly sure how many battles there are. I'm guessing it's going to be a case of going through 2 trash encounters, where the enemies will probably keep spawning over and over until eventually then we'll go on to the final encounter, which is the boss encounter. And of course we'll need to take care of all of these things within that allotted time frame. So let's go ahead and try and activate some of these Higgledies. I know these aren't high level, but it's not just about the level requirements here, it's also about, of course, the time limits. So let's go ahead and activate more Higgledies, and then we'll try and kill everything we can if we don't get hit. Oh wow, we managed to get that spell off. That was surprising. Did the job as well. Killed everything. And looks like we're about to just reach our first minute in here. And fortunately these enemies are dropping nice and quickly right now. So hopefully we'll keep this up. I haven't noticed any golden Higgledy balls yet from our good friend Lofty, but I'm assuming the normal rules of battle will apply in here as they do anywhere else. So chances of getting this one off without being attacked, well, we'll have to just use fire spells. Although to be fair, fire is not to be underestimated. Right, let's go ahead and heal up. Yep. I'm currently using the Higgledy martial method as well, but I find it a little bit of a struggle, to tell you the truth, because you have to suck the Higgledies in. You tend to get attacked if you're not careful, and it doesn't seem to be a great AoE range, so I might change that martial method going forward. But then on bosses and stuff, I'm not sure if you can change in between the fights. That could be quite a useful one, couldn't it? The good thing is, though, I don't believe it costs mana, though I could be wrong on that.
I'm counting on you.
Right, let's try and suck up some greenies, shall we, if we can. Go on. Yeah, that's more like it. Well, okay, so maybe it is pretty good, that martial method, for that purpose.
I'm counting on you.
Fortunately, our Higgledy Knights are taking care of business here. And actually, I've boosted up the power of the Higgledy Knights using one of the skills, I think, that you can learn when boosting up your martial methods. One of them, actually, if you have this martial method equipped that I'm using, the Higgledy one, allows you to boost up the power of your Higgledy Knights from the Sorara ability. And seeing as how I'm guessing that a lot of people do that, which is why they've gone ahead and given that option as one of the abilities you can learn. Right, so we're 3 minutes in yet, and still no hint that we're finished even with this first battle. So let's see if we can take care of this a little bit faster. They're spawning regularly and quickly. One thing I have heard through some of the bits of reading and research I've been undertaking is that this place gets hard, which I guess you can kind of imagine it should. Seeing as how now I'm assuming this is really going to be the main endgame content. Unless another expansion comes out, which I don't believe is going to be the case. Okay, so there's the first of 3 battles completed for this challenge. In just over 3.5 minutes. Right, so how do we... Okay, just head up to the door, I guess. Head up to the door, and then no doubt we can move on. Come on, come on. Trying to see if we need to change tactics. Oh, yeah, we do. That's annoying. So it's the fairy type, vulnerabilities to fire, and I think that is confuse. I could be wrong on that, but that icon that we've currently got set up, I think is confuse. Bring you back to there. You over to there. Oh, no, it's not you. It's the fairy one. Oh, it's already on fairy. Okay, very good. Right, so... Oh, we don't need to change anything. Let's bring it down to fire. I'm probably more likely to cast fire than confuse, or whatever that star thing is, since I do have that fire spell. Fortunately, the time does pause in between encounters here.
Good luck, everyone.
Level 68 Nightmare Rook. Okay, looks like just a single encounter this time, as opposed to a whole bunch of enemies. Let's start bringing out the Higgledy Knights with their extra damage. Okay, got a couple of knights in action now. Oh, golden ball was that? Yeah, I'll take a bit of that if you don't mind. And then I guess we'll just throw some fireballs at it. Oh, nice damage fireballs, I like that. Come on, keep spamming those fireballs. And again, and again. Is that it? Oh, nice easy one. Less than a minute to take care of that thing. Mostly thanks to the golden Higgledy ball, I should say. Right, so as far as I can tell then, just one more encounter to go. And so long as we can do it within 11.5 minutes, we should be hitting that S rank. Be helpful, I guess. At least we can get the manual, get another skill point. Right, what is that monster type? I'm not sure. Anyway, we need fire and bubbles. So it was the green monster type. Whatever that is. Find out in a sec. Nature, makes sense. And fire, yep. And bubbles, so get rid of that. And boost that up. Okay, let's see what the final encounter is going to consist of. Will it be one boss, which looks like it might be, as opposed to a whole bunch of enemies?
I'll do my best.
Okay, so this is the Nightmare Queen. So I'll probably activate some Higgledies and then start throwing some spells on this thing. Keep getting the Higgledy balls for now. I'm not too fussed about spawning the green cannons. It's the knights from Sorara that I really would like. But apparently, The game really wants to give us those cannons. Ah, there we go. See, a bit of patience pays off in the end. Mind you, this boss could be potentially irritating if it's just going to keep charging from one side to the other repeatedly. Okay, well, we seem to be surviving whatever damage that is. And it's going down quite quickly. Wow, talk about ability spam, that's annoying. Is it dead? It is! Ah, and that's where we get our rewards. Looks like there's something nice and shiny over there. I want it. We did it in 5 minutes, 23 seconds and 12. And there's our S rank. Okay, let's see what loot we got. Right, the special loot hasn't come up yet. There it is, a Perfectionist Pendant 6, I think that was, it said. Let's see if that's any good, shall we? So if we head over to here, must be a locket of some kind. It's got slightly strengthens all attacks and scale, which boosts resistances to, looks like a lot of the elements, along with freezing and sleep. Okay, I'll probably sell it to tell you the truth, though perhaps it could be useful, couldn't it? On various boss fights that have those ailments. Okay, so is that it now? Do we get any further rewards? Or is everything picked up after the last battle? Okay, that's where we get our reward. A Manual of the Magician. And we unlock the next challenge. So I didn't actually pay attention to the materials we collected. But the next challenge is called Slime Time. And that too will contain 3 battles. Alright then folks, well thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll try and take care of that next slog, see how I get on, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.